As with life, things change, and I wanted to bring you something to help you through each day. So for a while, my content may look different to reflect that. Many of you know what the major difference you will see is, and that's how I won't be moving the camera around. While I love getting many different angles and perspectives within my videos, the editing process can be very time-consuming. So, for the sake of keeping you motivated each day and still being able to spend time with my family, I'm going to put that aside for now. Today, let's talk about cluttered counters and how they make us feel. I know for me, it makes me feel very anxious, and sometimes it can make me feel depressed, especially after I just cleaned the kitchen. Well, many of us are in our homes and we're with our whole family. If you are like me, you have children that are able to make their own food. You may have a husband that is also in the kitchen, or other family members. So this can be a daily struggle. But the first thing that I just want to encourage you to do is take a deep breath and smile and step into the kitchen. We're going to clean our kitchen, and we're going to do it with a happy heart because we have a kitchen and because we have our family to feed, and we have food in our kitchen, and we have so many things to be grateful for, such as all of these dishes that help us to eat, help us to cook our meals, and just help us to thrive every single day. I'm just like you. I get frustrated with a messy kitchen. How did this kitchen get messy again? I just told everybody to clean up their mess. After they're done with the dish, please load their dish. But every day, I can't be on the backs of my children 24/7. So these are things that we teach them as we go, but at the same time, there are certain things that we have to pick our battles with, and we are just going to pick up where we left off. Before dinner is going to be made, I like to have a very clean kitchen. I like the counters to be all wiped off. I don't want clutter on the countertops. One of the ways that I keep a lot of clutter off of the countertops when everything's put away and in its place, and when all of the dishes have been washed, is to make sure that I don't store appliances on my countertops. For some people's standards, I have a very small kitchen. I think this kitchen is the perfect size for our family. I'm sure that I could function in a much smaller kitchen as well. I've had a smaller kitchen than this in the past, and I really did love it. I love it because everything is at an arm's reach. But part of having an uncluttered kitchen means that you have to find other places to store things such as small appliances. So we have a sideboard or a buffet table right next to our dining room table, and that's where I like to keep all of those appliances. Taking the time to make sure that you put each and every item away is something that takes a lot of discipline. It's very easy for us to just want to wash the dishes and then leave the room without drying them, without putting them away, making sure that there is a space for each item, making sure that we're happy with the space that we decided to put that item. I would also encourage you to let others know where these items go, even if that means being in the kitchen with whoever is in charge of doing dishes the one night that maybe they are in charge of doing dishes. If you have older children, or even if your husband helps you with these things, the way that we make sure that our kids learn how to do dishes and everything that's involved is we cycle through chores every single week, and each chore, which I have on the side of my refrigerator, gets moved down every single week. And so that way everybody knows how to do these different chores, and it's never just one person's job all the time. But they do get a week to do one of their chores. I have them do the dishes at night, and then they're the ones that are responsible for making sure that the kitchen is completely cleaned. They need to make sure that those dishes get dried and put away. And then in the morning, they are also responsible for unloading the dishwasher. That way we start the day with a clean kitchen, with clean counters, as well as an empty dishwasher. When I'm doing dishes, I personally like to hand wash my dishes because it's very relaxing to me, and I like to put on some spa music through our Alexa. I also like to just look out the window at the children playing, and this is usually the time that I will make sure that the dishes get done, is right before I make dinner. Yes, the kitchen is going to get dirty again, but that's all part of having a kitchen and making food for your family. It's just like laundry. It will never end. And to think that it will, we are just setting ourselves up for failure and setting ourselves up for feeling those feelings of defeat. And so when we remember that this is just one of those daily things that needs to be done, then we start to change our attitude to one of gratitude.